By the time he retired from the Canadian Football League after spending his illustrious 14-year career with the Hamilton Tiger Cats, he stood alone in a key offensive category, both with the team and with the league. Hello again, my name is Rick Zamperin, and welcome to the Fifth Quarter Show Legends. I've had an awesome time looking back at the amazing careers of a handful of Ticats icons from yesteryear, and today will be another special episode because at the center of this one is an awesome player and person. If you're new to the Fifth Quarter Show, thanks for checking out this video. Now, I hope that you watch previous episodes of Legends or Seasons or other content on this channel. And hey, if you like what you see, please subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Okay, on to today's legendary Tiger Cats player, Rocky DiPietro. He was born in Sault Ste. Marie on January 30th, 1956. His love of football grew when he played with the Sioux Steelers in the Northern Football Conference. And those who followed the sport closely at the grassroots level at that time saw something in him. Rocky was a receiver who attended the University of Ottawa and was a key component in the GGs winning the Canadian University Vanier Cup in 1975. Ottawa, who also had running back Neil Lumsden and offensive lineman Miles Gorell on that roster that season, went 11-0 to become the first undefeated national champion. The Tiger Cats claimed DiPietro in the old territorial draft, and a couple of years later, he joined the team. He made 29 catches for 363 yards and 2 touchdowns in his rookie season. And a couple of seasons later, DiPietro found himself playing in his first ever Grey Cup. Hamilton beat the Montreal Alouettes in the Eastern Final in 1980, but they were blown away by Edmonton in the 68th Grey Cup 48-10. The 1980s were just getting underway, and DiPietro's career was about to really blossom. As the 1981 season progressed, Ticats head coach Frank Cush and quarterback Tom Clements began to realize how clutch DiPietro was. Rocky made 59 receptions for 868 yards and scored a career-high 6 touchdowns, as Hamilton finished first in the East with a record of 11-4-1, including a 6-0 mark against Eastern opponents. DiPietro was voted as Hamilton's top Canadian that year, but the team lost in the East Final after getting upset by the second-place Ottawa Roughriders, who went 5-11 in the regular season. After recording his first 1,000-yard receiving season in 1982, DiPietro was voted the CFL's most outstanding Canadian for the first time. But as a team, the Ticats went a disappointing 8-7-1 and lost in the East semifinal at home against Ottawa. In the following year, they fell to Toronto in the Eastern Final. But with new head coach Al Bruno on board, DiPietro and the Ticats hit a new level. Rocky broke the 1,000-yard barrier for the second time, and the Cats made it to the Grey Cup, where he scored a touchdown to put Hamilton up 17-3 on Winnipeg. But the Bombers scored 44 unanswered points and won 47-17. The Cats lost in the Grey Cup again the following year, falling to BC, but 1986 would be different. With a career-high 86 catches, 1,087 receiving yards, and 4 TDs in 1986, DiPietro was voted the best Canadian on the Cats once again. Trailing the Argos by 26 points in the 2-game total point Eastern Final, DiPietro hauled in 9 catches for 99 yards as Hamilton topped Toronto 42-25 to win the series 59-56 and advance to their third straight Grey Cup. The third time, however, was indeed the charm for Hamilton, who entered the game as massive underdogs against Edmonton, but the Cats proved to be a team of destiny. Hamilton blitzed their way to a 29-0 lead at halftime and cruised to a 39-15 victory. And DiPietro's first and only Grey Cup championship. The team would make it back to the big game in 1989, but Hamilton lost on a last-minute field goal against Saskatchewan. 1989 was also a special year for DiPietro for another reason. He won the Most Outstanding Canadian award once again. On October 29th of that year, at Ivor Stadium, he passed former Ticat Tommy Joe Coffey to become the CFL's all-time receptions leader. In fact, his 706 career catches is still a franchise record, 133 more than Earl Winfield. DiPietro retired in 1991 and was inducted into the Canadian Football Hall of Fame in 1997. That same year, DiPietro, along with Bernie Filoni, became the first former players to be placed on the Ticats Wall of Honor. After his playing days, DiPietro became a teacher and championship-winning football coach at Lakeshore Catholic High School in Port Colborne. Rocky DiPietro, a four-time Eastern All-Star and two-time CFL All-Star, is a true legend. Thanks again for watching the Fifth Quarter Show Legends. The next iconic Tiger Cat is going to be profiled next week. And a reminder to watch the Fifth Quarter Show seasons. Please subscribe. Spread the news about this channel with your family and friends. I really appreciate the support. Until next time, Oski Wee Wee.